Hello everyone, today we are back with another episode of Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. Last time we found out about the secret area, a room that allows us to be able to get access to certain things. With that being said, we are now in the third warp room and we're going to begin with plant food. As you can see, there's two gems that we can get from this level. And it's kind of weird how you get it. You're not very aware. You see, I think this is one of the levels where you can't die for it to show up. Could be wrong. If I have any rust, because I haven't been playing any PlayStation 1 games recently. Oh. Is that level where we literally be at a certain time? Do you only get one attempt, or does it happen as soon as you use it? Okay, you get only one attempt. But at this point, we might as well grab every box since we can't get the other one. Okay, cool. Back to the room, of course. Alright. It didn't count, did it? Oh, it counted towards the box total in here. That's wild. That's wild. I never thought that could happen where you could use it. You use that box that wasn't even part of the bonus in there. Alright, cool. Well, like 10. Hopefully that doesn't backfire on me. Good start. Yep, once you miss that, and once you jump on that, you cannot get these boxes, so make sure you get those boxes before you get on. Now we can continue. That's good. Too bad you missed every single box. There you go. We're done already. Well, that's the perfect amount. Now, when you play this version, the original versus the Insane Trilogy, the Insane Trilogy doesn't have all of this, you know, added aesthetic that you see before you. But even so, it did help the first game a lot more than the first game helped itself. TNS, that was the only way you could actually play that game without being worried about if you die past a checkpoint. Alright, we gotta do this within the time frame they give us. And die. We already died, so it doesn't matter. We gotta redo that. Thing is, these older games, they don't take as much space as a game that was made like even a few years later, but even so, they still had to use multiple discs just to be able to have you be able to play a whole game. This was the only time I can think of where they actually had to use a different means of playing. Like the whole game was not on one disc, if you will. I don't even want to touch the checkpoint. I don't even get this. I just start from the beginning. That time is what we have to beat. We get to the end before the timer is runs to 0. Otherwise, we miss what we had to do. Alright, can you give me a mask? Thank you. Yeah, I'm not surprised I got hit there. I don't know what you expect me to do there. It's not like I can go back and just attack him and then get it. Now, we're gonna learn if this is a deathless thing too. That's one thing I want to know, if this is a deathless thing. I'm getting my feels back. It's been like a week since I played. I need to confirm if it is or not. Because if it's deathless, then what I did without I just didn't touch the checkpoint was pointless. Find out. Okay. So you don't have to worry about doing it deathless, but you have to worry about touching a checkpoint. So don't touch your checkpoint if you're trying to get the second one. Good start. That's a great start. We could have still had the mask if we would have just went the better route, but we did not. So. There we have to worry about getting hit again. Yup. Go ahead and die here again, because there's no way you can get past both of them. No point being improving. You can make it past one of them as long as you have the mask, but if you don't have the mask, then I wonder what's the original time. They want you to beat this a minute and a half or something. It has to be. Oh wait, that was 21 seconds though. I slowed it down a little bit, but not enough to come right here. Worried about time. Good start, man. And we're coming on to the point where we really have to worry about that wonderful plant right at the end before you get to the nitro. But I don't think we can even avoid that enemy if we wanted to. You see why I say you need a mask? And they still haven't gave me one for pity. think I can get better than 109. Okay. Can you give me the mask this time? There you go. You should have been did that. Now we can actually beat this the way they want us to beat it, and we can move on to whatever the next level's name is, because I don't know. This is Plant Pool, so it could be anything like that. I don't know. Of course I bypassed that, and of course I died. Of course, when I get the perfect scenario, I die. Oh, I thought he died there. That's why I was like, oh no. I'm gonna find out he literally just barely made that jump. I sold the jump there. I'm trying to get there quick because I'm ready to move on to the next level. It's been 10 minutes. I slid, but I didn't jump fast enough. Now my question is, do you give me the invincibility thing? I love how they give me a checkpoint right there. So yeah, that's new too. On the first game, you see, you be messing up too much, you get a checkpoint earlier. But the issue is with that, does that do the timer show up when you get here? No, it does not. So you can't hit that checkpoint box. So literally, you have to start the level, and then you have to finish the level without ever touching a checkpoint. Touching the checkpoint is basically saying, you know, at least the game was nice enough to implement that. Now, do you have the checkpoint still? Yeah. Gotta ignore that. 2 checkpoints before you even get to the main part of the level is wild. That's fine. Our main issue is coming up, it's not here. We're gonna take a hit. Before we're supposed to take that hit. Alright, 20 seconds, go. Love how I avoided that. Couldn't avoid the other one. And it's the yellow gem. Alright, so that's how you get the yellow gem. It's not like it's not like they display what gem it is until you actually find out yourself. But we got the yellow gem, and now it's gonna be sooner or later, and we just get a crystal here. No, there's another gem in there. I think that's a gem. I think that's a gem symbol. Alright, another sewer level before we even get to the later part of the level. It's a game, not level. There's no nitro box, so I have to grab it. And break it. Well, we got the yellow gem, so. It's like they knew that once you die, you'll be trying to attempt to do that yellow gem again if you were attempting it, so. And the water stays electrolyzed, it seems. It doesn't ever stop. Okay. Electrified, not electric. Where else? You cannot even jump that high in this water. Well, we went from 35 lives to 23. And it's only because I'm trying to get 2 gems. That's the wild part. Alright, we're gonna finally see what's behind this door. That was looking a lot like the first crash right there. Alright, we got the regular other gem, so now let's go. Alright, let's see what we got to do. Ooh. I just don't even touch the boss. I just activate them and then just say, nah, I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I don't want to touch you, man. It's a good thing after this game there's power-ups. Just mix up the formula. Okay, we're doing good. Just wonderful. This episode's been great so far. Just 10 out of 10. Just death after death, even though these deaths and the bonus don't count, but still. Alright, let's try this again. What happened there? Oh, progress. I'm about to say, you better not fall down there. Oh no, shit, I just got done with that. Progress time. Now, you gotta use this enemy to slow down that fan. Or slow down that fan, I'm gonna get rid of it. Alright, now we can actually advance the plot like we're supposed to. They're being very generous with giving us masks right now. We're at 24 lives. Will we get back to 35? Or will we stay in the 20s? Guess this is where you would end up if you went the yellow jump path. So you would have avoided all of that stuff we just did. Well, we don't know which one's the right path, so... Gotta jump out in time, failed. Guess that's what they wanted you to do instead of what I actually did. This is the correct path, so the other path is the wrong path. So what does this do? Well, we're at 56. Don't know if that's the max amount, but whatever. Find out soon. Where did we miss one? Where did we miss one? Oh, great. We missed it. Don't know where we missed it, but we're missing one. Good thing about this level is I can actually backtrack. Bad thing is, it sucks to backtrack. Where did we mess up? It'd be easier just to freaking do the whole level all over again. But we know we're missing. So we're supposed to have 27 up to that point. That's what I'm being told. Unless we missed something up there, which we shouldn't have. That was close. That ain't close. Alright. I'll redo this level. You won't see any of that.
Crash!
There's a
Thank
cutscene.
goodness. I hacked into Cortex's computer and found detailed schematics for an improved Cortex Vortex and a suspicious-looking space station. I'm not sure, but Cortex might be trying.
Yeah. Interesting. I didn't know there was a cutscene and I moved before the cutscene. That's what caused that. But, yeah. Right back. So what you may be wondering, what did I miss? I did everything the same, except for the fact that when you blow up nitro boxes, it doesn't destroy the boxes that are around it besides the nitro boxes. So that box I left way back when is why we are, yeah, had to go back and do that. That one little thing. Bear down, level 13. Nice to know that. This one takes place in night, doesn't it? Dawn. Dawn or something like that. Mm. Good thing about these levels is it's easy to get every box. The sucky part is if you miss moving on some of the slippery areas. You proved my point. There it is. That's the animation I was telling y'all about last time. The one where he holds him as a ghost. I was like, I know I've seen that animation before. I don't know how he does it, but that's how when you hit them. See, there's a little bit of difference in this level versus certain other regular running levels. Before we finish this, we can go back, okay? You see this? These platforms right here? You jump back here, and then you jump here. Secret exit. This takes you to Air Crash. We can get the boxes we missed from Air Crash from there down. So let's do that. Yeah. I need the lives, but I ain't risking that. And now I can risk it. First try, wow. I mean, considering how this episode's been going, the fact that I did that first try was good. Means I still know how to do something. Alright. Alright, don't make a mistake and hit that move. Don't hit that nitro place. Oh my god. Thing is, because we found out that the nitros don't destroy the boxes around them, it tells us that we have to worry about breaking every box next to them. Yep. Once we are done with this session, I don't have to show anything else. I'll see you right after we're done with this section. I'm gonna say I will, cut till we get to whatever's the next level. I don't know the name. Right now we're failing. We're failing bad right now because of how close they put this box next to the nitro. Doesn't help that I think the whirlpool is trying to pull us in too. At the same time, making it easier for us to fall in. Even if I move slow. Yep, I am right. It is pretty on this thing. Alright, get rid of nitros. Oh. Oh. You broke every box beforehand? Okay. Alright, be right back. And there, 102. A lot of boxes for a level of this caliber. Now, are we done with this whole entire floor? Yes. We're already 100% at the first floor. We're 100% in the second floor. Now the third floor. We're on level what? Level 14. Road to Ruin. Is it the level I think it is? With those little lizards with the thing on their necks? Yes, it is. It's the level I thought it was. Yes, it is. Starting off great. Oh, that's a death route. Okay. I was like, I think this has a death route. I wasn't sure, and then I saw that, like, oh, it does have a death route. What gems have we gotten? We got the red gem, the green gem. Have we gotten the blue gem? We got the yellow gem. Well, we do have the gem I think we don't have. I thought we may or may not have. Well, that means we only got one more colored gem left, which is good. I love how this one's just programmed to look. These are just programmed to look at you, and then you see that they breathe fire. That's fine. So it is a death route. Not for me to fail it because this is not an easy death route. The good thing is if you die in the death route, you're still able to go in there. That's one thing they did right on that note. But I can't die before I get back there. So every attempt of me beating this, I had to literally get here. I love that I literally keep falling down. Love it. Now the thing is with the death route, certain crash games just have you have nitro only in it, but I don't know about anything from the early crash games when it comes to that. But what I do know, they have their own variation of how they do them. As you can see, we have to worry about this wonderful creature throwing this log towards us. If I would have jumped on that platform sooner, we would have still been on that attempt. But unfortunately, I was worried about it hitting us. I love that these things don't even warn you when they're gonna spew out their fire. They just spew it out. Now, this being the first volley, they didn't want you to have a hard time. So what they decided to do is give you a platform that doesn't fall like these right here. One thing that sucks about this death route is you have to jump, because I don't want to risk falling through a little hole that may be in between them. When he's off screen, it makes him throw it faster, but when he's on screen, he throws it slower. So if the timing feels a little bit different, that's why. That's my fault. I could have attacked him. As long as I keep remembering to slide against this guy, I will be fine. Because that's the only real enemy we have to worry about up to that point. Attempt whatever attempt this is. Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, I thought I missed that jump. Alright, we got it. Where do you take me to? Thank you.
What have I got?
Take me to a further part of the level, which means I can just walk off. I don't know how much further though. That's the fun part. I don't know how far it took us in. There you go. I don't think we can 100% this level yet. Well, that's a way to lose. Exclamation, 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 exclamation. I need to just confirm that you can't 100% this level yet. There we go. Yep, you can't. Probably because of that other route we can't go through. Death route has no boxes. So I think you might have to do another level first, and then we're able to get that. But right now, we cannot 100% it. So before we go to unbearable, because I think it's the level I think it is. If it's the level I think it is, then unbearable will be the one that has a secret exit. There'll be a bear following us this time. Correct? Yep. Now this level's gonna be different. That being said, let's get to the first rest. Funny how you get to get on a polar bear, a little baby polar bear, and then deal with that. That's why I destroyed those boxes. It's not like ones where they respawn. Yes, this level you have a secret entrance. Okay, so it doesn't have enough height for you to do that. I love how it took a while to load in this though. That was the funny part. It was like, and there you go. Yeah, that's not as helpful as it is in the first game. I need to ensure that what I did was not stupid at first. There are boxes up there. That's all I want. Yes, there are boxes up there. Are there any more boxes up here? As far as I can see, none. That's wonderful. Huh? I didn't spin. How did you do? Is it because they tried because you were smushed against the wall and they decided to say, you know what, just break the box? What was I supposed to do? I didn't know where the route was gonna end. Oh boy. Are these always extra lives? That's what I want to know. What was I supposed to do there? Either way, I die. Seriously, are they always that short? It seems they are. I guess that was an oversight. There was nothing I could have did there. Give me my mask. Still haven't died enough for that mask to show up. Is it because of those extra lives up there I keep grabbing that shouldn't be there? I'm getting one back every time he dies, so. Take me back to the same place, or do yes. Unfortunately, I might have to redo all of that again. Alright, right, 106. How did I miss this? Well, that confirms if we're gonna have to redo that or not. So far, so good. So far, so good. With some animation that lasts long enough, she will laugh at you. Alright, fun part. The fact that that didn't count. The fact that that didn't count as me getting shot right there was, well, I was like, what? this is what I think it is, then you can actually jump back. And when you jump back and go to your polar bear friend, boom, another secret exit. This takes you to Totally Bear, which is a different level. Let's find out. Last one is whatever that is, so. And level 14, which is Road to Ruin. So, yeah, we can't 100% Road to Ruin yet. Alright, Totally Bear, let's see what you got. It's completely dark. Alright, let's see if we can do this better than last time, where we don't fall into the water. And we missed the box, so... That's wild that you got 3 out of 4 the second time. And that time we jumped too late, so. At that point, it was over. I guess it's gonna be the first episode of the series that goes over an hour. There we go. Can't run too fast, man. You can't see. Gets all 4, immediately dies. Love it. Just love it. Good thing is it's right after this checkpoint, so I don't really have to worry about it as much. And this time he clipped through the floor. Clipped through the ground and boom, we still lose. Oh, you can't just hold it down and he runs? Okay. You press the button just to get that out of it, okay. That time he didn't clip. And... It would be fine if the slippery controls work better, but you know how that goes. I have to get behind. I have to not go my way back to the side of that statue and get both of them boxes. That time you just missed all of them. Oh my god. Thing is, there's no mask in this level, so even if we had one already equipped, they don't give it to us. Hit all 4 and still died. 31 lives. Let's go. Okay. So it's right after that. Okay, now that I know that, I'm good. Let's clip through the ground, shall we? I was trying to prepare for the next jump, but clearly, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Let me guess, I don't get all 4 this time, do I? Nope. How about I can't even get 1. Jeez. Totally Bear is right. That second sound effect is from the first game. Got all 4, but you died anyway. This should be just death compilation right now, because that's all I've been doing. Alright, let's see if we can get all 4 crates again, and maybe we have an attempt. There. Finally. Now I don't have to redo that no more. Now everything else is new. Oh, that's fair. Now we not died there. Okay. I guess because we didn't fully run into it, we just tapped it. Makes sense. That's the only sense I can make out of it. That's it. Thankfully, it is it. Alright. I find it funny, though, that they put this little platform down here, despite the fact that there's nothing down here. Anyway. Hopefully 40 is all of them, and 40 is all of them. So, we're done here now. It should walk us out of Barrett, or whatever that was called. Unbearable. Alright, get your dance in before we face this boss. Can't finish Road to Ruin, but we can finish everything else.
Crash, my boy, you are more than halfway there. But I'm sure you've noticed that things are getting harder. The last 10 crystals will be the hardest to gather, and our enemies will be sending their strongest forces to fortune. I'll contact you again when you have completed the next one.
Alright, let us begin with the boss. Who is the boss this time? Oh, it's tiny, y'all. Alright. I like how I barely jumped over it. Love that. Love it. You telling me he can accidentally fall down? Wow. I think this is the first introduction of him too. He was not in the first game. Well, it's funny, there's only a few characters even returned from the first game to be bosses. Okay. Alright. We're doing one at a time now. Now, these area levels that we're gonna see right quick, we're not gonna do them obviously, 'cause this episode's long enough. This area levels are going to take the most time out of all the ones we had before. We have hanging out, digging it, cold hard crash. If you know about this level, you know how famous it is about when it comes to this game. Ruination and behaving. Behaving is just like hanging out. I think that's the one. Either that or digging it is one of them. Either way, this episode is over with. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night. Goodbye and take care and be safe.